Hi, hope you're having a really great week. So you'd never suspect it from all the sunlight flooding into the house right now, but yesterday there was a whole different kind of flooding going on, and no pun intended, it just kind of came out that way. We had these crazy torrential downpour monsoon-like conditions for like 7 hours straight, and it was ridiculous. There was essentially this huge moat around the perimeter of the job site. The basement got flooded. It was a ridiculous, huge mess, but they got it all sorted out. Everything is cleaned up. And even while that was going on, our amazing crew just did not stop. There were like 12 guys working in here simultaneously. They were just going to town, roughing in all the mechanicals. So we had plumbers, electricians, HVAC installers, the sprinkler guys, all of them were just working like crazy to get all of their rough-ins completed. In fact, we even passed our plumbing rough-in inspection this morning, and throughout the course of most of today, the rest of the mechanicals installers got their work done, so we should be having those inspections over the next few days. Pretty cool, right? So again, lots of great progress. Couldn't be happier. So before we start installing insulation and closing up the walls with sheetrock over the next couple weeks, I wanted to take a quick minute and talk about a couple of the changes we were able to make with the framing crew on the fly. We were here with them through a lot of the framing, and doing so, we were able to see where we could improve some of our original designs when we were actually able to stand in the space and see what it looked like. So one change we're really excited about is, you see that diagonal behind me? That's a stringer of stairs. So we have a U-shaped stairway up in the front corner of the house. And you may recall that one of our overall design philosophies was creating this big open concept space with lots of sunlight coming in and just high ceilings and just really bright, airy, open spaces. Well, once the stairs were installed, the framer said, "Where do you want your walls?" And we had them built all the way up to the ceiling as we had originally intended, but then it occurred to us, our awesome architects they had drawn in two big windows in the stairwell. And one morning around 9:30, 10 o'clock, I was in here, I'm like, oh my goodness, look at all that awesome sunlight that's coming in. So it was so great. The guys over at Builders FirstSource were happy to make a change. What they did is they pulled out a big part of that wall, and then we're just gonna put some balusters and a handrail through there. So what it's gonna do is open up the space even more and bring even more sunlight down into the living area. So we're absolutely thrilled about that. We made another cool change on the fly over in what's called the flex room. That's kind of a term for new construction, pretty popular now. Rooms that can be used for like a guest bedroom or an office or a craft room or whatever the heck you want to use it for. Well, our flex room was originally intended to be primarily a guest bedroom, but then it occurred to us, well, what are we going to do with all those times when we don't have guests staying with us? And we thought, well, we're not going to install television over the fireplace. Let's have one somewhere here on the main floor. So we took the original big closet in that room and made it a lot smaller, and what that is going to do is it opens up a lot of wall space. So we're going to do a big wainscoting treatment with a lot of trim. Our trim carpenters will take care of that for us, and the painters will paint it a semi-gloss white. And I'm going to build, and disclaimer, no idea how I'm going to build, but I'm going to somehow or another build a big queen-size daybed. So it will be awesome for guests when they stay, but when there's no one additional staying with us, it can also be kind of like a TV, hangout, whatever room. So all kinds of little changes made on the fly to make this space even more functional and more fun and just better in general. So that's all we have for now. We have so much great stuff going on. Thanks for tuning in, and you have a really great week. We'll see you